Good afternoon. Today I will be discussing my two media portrayals of my cultural identities, one being my Hispanic culture and the other being my female culture. So first, my media portrayal of Orange is the New Black. It is used to exemplify how the woman figure is very exotic, and it's shown as a very sassy kind of figure. And of course the Hispanic accent is somehow tied into it. So the Hispanic accent is easily targeted in society to make fun of the Hispanic culture, or just used as a stereotype for Hispanics. And Orange is the New Black uses their influence on the media to not just exemplify but also to exaggerate the characteristics and that exotic personality of Hispanics, and as well as many other stereotypes that are placed on Hispanics by society. So this scene in particular, this media portrayal, ties into the curator's exhibitionism, and that is because the scene shows the fascination of a culturally exotic figure, and it is used to astonish rather than to understand other cultures. And it is similar to how and that is how Hispanic culture is depicted in this scene in particular in Orange is the New Black. And in my second media portrayal, it is centered on two female characters, and this media portrayal is to exemplify the woman figure, not necessarily the Hispanic woman figure, but the woman figure in general in society. So the conversation that the two characters are having in the SNL skit is supposed to be a very exaggerated version of the typical woman conversation that society has kind of made it seem like is the normal conversation of a woman, of woman to woman. So the two characters use a certain tone of voice to kind of exaggerate that normal female tone of voice, that normal female attitude, and they both even act a certain way to exaggerate and express that woman behavior. So in the very end of the skit, the male waiter, they're at a restaurant, and the waiter makes a comment, and their reaction to the comment is they seem very offended, and that is kind of trying to represent how women supposedly take certain things very personally, and they can be very sensitive to certain things, and that's just the kind of personality that society has placed on a woman and the woman figure. And this is an example of the skeptic's cop-out. This is due to the fact that it holds the mentality of too different to understand behind it. In this case, the scene shows that the male and the female can't understand each other and each other's reasoning behind their behavior. So the media definitely has a certain way of portraying all types of cultures, and the stereotypes behind them. And today I presented and discussed my two media portrayals of my cultural identities and their relation to the moral map quadrants. Thank you.